In what could be one of the most surprising moves in recent football history, whispers around the league are growing louder as CeeDee Lamb, the explosive wide receiver who has dazzled fans and defenders alike for years, is reportedly set to join the Commanders. Born in Opelousas, Louisiana, but raised in the vibrant city of Houston, Texas, Lamb has always carried with him a combination of raw talent, speed, and an almost otherworldly ability to read defenses, making him a nightmare for any secondary. While the Cowboys have relied heavily on his playmaking ability, insiders suggest that both the team and Lamb may be looking for a fresh challenge, a new stage where his skills could be showcased even more prominently. The Commanders, known for their recent moves and attempts to reinvent their offensive identity, could be seeing Lamb not just as a player, but as a symbol of their next phase, a cornerstone around which they might restructure their entire strategy. Rumors are swirling that conversations behind closed doors were intense, with multiple sources hinting at a chemistry between Lamb and the Commanders' coaching staff that might have pushed negotiations forward faster than anyone anticipated. Observers are noting that if this move goes through, it might alter the dynamics of the league in ways fans can only begin to imagine. Sources close to the situation have suggested that Lamb's decision to potentially switch teams is not merely financial or opportunistic, but deeply personal, reflecting his desire to be part of a culture that aligns with his ambition and vision of greatness. Growing up in Houston, Lamb's journey to the NFL was marked by resilience, discipline, and an unyielding drive to master his craft. Analysts speculate that his move to the Commanders could also signal a shift in the team's offensive philosophy, possibly embracing a more vertical attack that leverages Lamb's elite speed and route-running precision. Conversations in locker rooms and strategy sessions may have hinted at the integration of Lamb's unique skill set, creating a passing game that becomes not only unpredictable but nearly unstoppable when executed correctly. While fans are buzzing with excitement and skepticism, industry insiders warn that such a high-profile acquisition comes with its pressures, both on the player and the organization. Every touch, every route, every reception could suddenly carry far greater weight, with expectations skyrocketing even before Lamb sets foot on the practice field with his new squad. The rumor mill is already painting Lamb as the next face of the Commanders, a player whose arrival could ignite fan fervor and potentially shift the team's identity in ways that are as thrilling as they are unpredictable. League commentators are already dissecting the potential fit, debating how Lamb's explosive capabilities might interact with the existing roster. Some are speculating that his presence could open up opportunities for younger receivers, while others argue that it might create tension in the hierarchy, forcing quarterbacks and coaching staff to adapt at an accelerated pace. There's a palpable sense of intrigue surrounding Lamb's potential impact on team dynamics, both on and off the field, with sources hinting at his charismatic influence in the locker room and his reputation for professionalism that elevates those around him. If this rumored signing comes to fruition, analysts believe it could inspire a domino effect across the league, prompting other teams to reevaluate their own wide receiver strategies, trade options, and offensive schemes. The ripple effects of such a move could extend far beyond the field, influencing fan engagement, media narratives, and even the broader perception of team competitiveness. CeeDee Lamb, already known for his explosive performances and highlight reel receptions, might now be stepping into a role that transforms him from a standout star to a central figure in a team's evolution, carrying with him not only personal ambition, but the hopes of a fan base eager for reinvention. The mere whisper of this potential signing has created waves across sports media platforms, with every rumor dissected and debated with fervor. Fans and pundits alike are fixated on the possible motivations behind this rumored transfer, speculating about everything from long-term contracts to the chance to mentor emerging talents on the Commanders' roster. Lamb's career trajectory, marked by incredible statistics, clutch performances, and a seemingly instinctual understanding of the game, has always made him a sought-after player. But the idea of him leaving Dallas for a team with a different energy is electrifying the rumor circuits. Behind closed doors, discussions are rumored to have touched on offensive schemes, player chemistry, and the potential for Lamb to become the focal point of a franchise eager for reinvention. Social media is ablaze with fan reactions, creating a feedback loop that only amplifies speculation, as insiders drop cryptic hints about meetings, negotiations, and the kind of culture Lamb might be seeking. Some analysts are drawing parallels with other high-profile moves in the past, comparing Lamb's rumored decision to pivotal moments in league history where a single signing shifted perceptions, strategies, and even team morale. The narrative seems almost cinematic. A hometown hero and superstar receiver stepping into a new arena, carrying with him not just his talent, but the promise of transformation for a team desperate to make a mark. There is also considerable chatter about how Lamb's rumored signing could influence the Commanders' draft and trade strategies in the upcoming seasons. Sources close to the organization hint at potential plans to build an offensive roster that maximizes Lamb's unique capabilities, perhaps prioritizing speed, precision passing, and a variety of offensive formations designed to exploit mismatches. Analysts are buzzing about the tactical possibilities, deep routes, sideline precision plays, and innovative formations that could challenge defenses in unprecedented ways. Rumors suggest that Lamb's presence might even shift the quarterback's decision-making, creating a symbiotic relationship where both passer and receiver elevate each other's performance. The idea that one player could have such a transformative effect on a franchise has excited fans and strategists alike, prompting endless speculation about potential touchdown combinations, game-changing plays, and highlight reels that might define the coming seasons. Conversations about salary cap implications, team chemistry, and long-term planning have intensified behind the scenes, making this rumored move a focal point of league-wide attention. Even without official confirmation, the buzz surrounding CeeDee Lamb and the Commanders is enough to dominate sports discussions, media coverage, and fantasy football projections, highlighting the magnetic pull of a potential superstar acquisition. Meanwhile, insiders suggest that CeeDee Lamb's rumored move could also carry cultural and community implications, as his presence in Washington might engage local fan bases in new ways. Community events, promotional campaigns, and even youth football programs could see Lamb's influence ripple outward, creating a sense of excitement and accessibility for fans eager to connect with the superstar. Rumors hint at possible appearances, interviews, and initiatives that could position Lamb as not just a player, but a figurehead of a new era for the Commanders. This aspect, reimagining of what the team represents to its supporters. Analysts speculate that this cultural influence might parallel his impact on the field, reinforcing the idea that a single player can alter both perception and performance simultaneously. Whether or not the move materializes, the speculation alone has sparked debates about team identity, leadership qualities, and a strategic vision of the Commanders organization. Every rumor seems to add layers to an already intricate story, making this potential signing one of the most talked-about developments in recent football history. Speculation is already heating up around how CeeDee Lamb might integrate into the Commanders' offensive system, with insiders suggesting that the team's coaching staff has been quietly redesigning their playbook to maximize his explosive abilities. Rumors indicate that the staff sees Lamb as more than just a receiver. He could become a linchpin around which the entire offensive identity is redefined. Analysts are hinting at a potential shift toward a faster-paced, vertical passing game that would allow Lamb to exploit his speed, agility, and uncanny ability to create separation from defenders. Sources close to the locker room suggest that meetings with quarterbacks and coordinators have been intense, exploring how Lamb's presence could transform the timing, spacing, and even audibles called during games. Fans are speculating that with Lamb on the roster, the Commanders could suddenly look like a completely different team, capable of putting pressure on opponents in ways previously unimagined. The rumor mill is painting a picture of highlight reel receptions, jaw-dropping sideline grabs, and a team energized by the sheer potential of having one of the league's most dynamic playmakers finally on their side. Whether this shift materializes immediately or unfolds gradually, the possibilities are fueling fevered discussions across social media and sports talk shows alike, with debates about matchups, strategies, and potential breakout moments dominating the conversation. Whispers are also swirling about how Lamb's rumored signing could influence the dynamics among current receivers on the Commanders roster. Sources suggest that while some players may welcome the opportunity to learn from a star of his caliber, others could feel the pressure of adjusting their roles, leading to a delicate balance between collaboration and competition. Analysts are speculating about how this new arrangement might affect target distribution, route assignments, and overall team chemistry, with the added intrigue of how quarterbacks will adapt to Lamb's presence. There is talk that Lamb's leadership and work ethic, rumored to be extraordinary, could elevate practices to new levels, creating an environment where performance standards rise exponentially. Fans are already imagining scenarios where Lamb commands double coverage, open space for other playmakers, and forces defensive coordinators into unprecedented tactical dilemmas. Rumors even hint that this potential addition could inspire younger players to push their limits, fostering a culture of excellence and accountability within the squad. As conversations continue behind closed doors, the league appears to be watching closely, anticipating whether this rumored acquisition could serve as a model for future high-profile signings and transformative roster moves. The intrigue surrounding Lamb's potential influence extends far beyond stats, tapping into leadership dynamics, locker room morale, and the intangible chemistry that defines championship-caliber teams. If you're enjoying the coverage, make sure to smash that like button and drop a comment with your thoughts on the Commanders' latest moves. We want to hear from you. There is growing speculation that CeeDee Lamb's potential move to the Commanders might also reshape the perception of the franchise on a national scale, potentially altering media narratives and fan engagement alike. Industry insiders suggest that Lamb's reputation as one of the NFL's most exciting and reliable receivers could attract not just local attention, but also a wave of national interest, placing the Commanders under an intensified spotlight. Rumors are hinting that marketing teams are already strategizing around Lamb's image, considering merchandise, promotional campaigns, and fan experiences that could capitalize on his explosive appeal. Analysts are discussing the potential for increased ticket sales, social media engagement, and even broader partnerships, painting a picture of a team reinvigorated by star power. Fans are imagining the kind of energy that could radiate through stadiums, practices, and community events, with Lamb's presence symbolizing a bold step forward for the franchise. Behind the scenes, conversations reportedly touch on the delicate balance between maximizing Lamb's talents and ensuring team cohesion, with coaching staff seemingly focused on creating a supportive environment that amplifies performance without undermining morale. If the rumors hold any truth, Lamb's arrival might not only change the way the Commanders play on the field, but also redefine the way they are perceived off it, blending athletic excellence with cultural impact in ways rarely seen in modern football. Speculators are also weighing the potential impact of Lamb's rumored signing on future draft strategies and roster decisions for the Commanders. Insider chatter suggests that the team could prioritize acquiring complementary pieces, such as fast, agile receivers, versatile tight ends, or dynamic running backs, all designed to exploit the mismatches created by Lamb's unique skill set. Analysts are imagining a domino effect in which Lamb's presence influences multiple facets of roster construction, from offensive line protection schemes to defensive adjustments by opponents. Rumors hint at extended meetings with scouting departments, focusing on identifying players who can seamlessly fit into a Lamb-centric offensive system, maximizing spacing, timing, and matchup advantages. Fans are speculating that this approach could lead to an evolution in the team's overall identity, turning the Commanders into a franchise defined by explosive plays, quick tempo, and a thrilling, high-risk, high-reward style of football. There is also chatter that Lamb's influence might extend to special teams or situational play calling, reflecting his versatility and the coaching staff's willingness to adapt strategies to optimize his talents. If these rumors prove accurate, it could signal a bold vision for the future, blending immediate impact with long-term strategic planning, elevating both Lamb and the franchise into uncharted territory. Rumors surrounding CeeDee Lamb's potential cultural and community impact are equally compelling, with insiders suggesting that his arrival could spark unprecedented levels of fan interaction and local engagement. Sources hint at plans for outreach programs, youth football initiatives, and appearances designed to inspire the next generation of athletes, while solidifying Lamb's presence as a central figure in the Commanders' community identity. Analysts are speculating that this could transform fan expectations, creating a sense of excitement and belonging that extends beyond wins and losses. Social media conversations are buzzing with theories about Lamb's potential influence on fan culture, merchandising, and overall franchise visibility, with some suggesting that the team could experience a renaissance in popularity akin to historical periods of star-driven momentum. There are whispers that the organization views Lamb as both a player and an ambassador, someone capable of bridging the gap between elite-level performance and community connection, embodying leadership on and off the field. Fans are imagining a season where Lamb's impact resonates not only in the stat sheets, but in the hearts of supporters, fostering loyalty, excitement, and a renewed sense of hope. Even speculation about his rumored presence at charity events or public engagements is enough to generate headlines, reinforcing the notion that Lamb's potential move carries significance far beyond football alone.